Now to breaking news on Trevor Reed, who is finally back on U.S. soil. It's been 3 years, and overnight, the North Texas Marine veteran landed in Texas. Chris Ottinger with us in studio. Let's talk about what did happen overnight. We know a really great reunion.
Yeah, Kara, the Reed family believes their meeting with Joe Biden in Washington was the tipping point that spurred these negotiations to happen and finally get Trevor back home. A negotiation made all the more extraordinary given the current political climate. These are some pictures here as we've been tracking Trevor's journey. This latest update from Representative August Pfluger. He was among the welcome party there at Kelly Field in San Antonio. These pictures showing the Reed family, and one of them finally reunited with Trevor after nearly 3 years of fighting, a moment made possible after the U.S. agreed to release a Russian prisoner serving a drug smuggling sentence in exchange for Trevor. And as the news of the exchange broke yesterday, the Biden administration indicated their happiness for the Reed family, but added it did not represent any kind of negotiating breakthrough with Russia concerning their invasion of Ukraine. Instead, it was a negotiation they say was very specific to these two prisoners in the exchange. Prisoner exchanges like this are rare because of worries it might encourage foreign enemies to imprison more Americans as bargaining chips. But Texas Congressman Joaquin Castro spoke about why he supported this exchange.
I know some people look at that and wonder, well, should we have done a prisoner swap? And the way I think about it is you've got to look at it on a case-by-case basis. But at this time in particular, it's especially dangerous for any American to be in Russia and in the Russian prison system. And so I'm glad that President Biden went ahead and made this exchange.
And Governor Greg Abbott tweeted yesterday that he is beyond relieved that Trevor is returning home and thanked the Texas delegations for working to secure his release. Local Rep Colin Allred also showing his support, calling it welcome news and saying he knows the State Department is committed to doing all they can to help all Americans detained in Russia. Even Reed's parents took some time yesterday to say they hope the negotiations that led to Trevor's release are a starting point to also bring home imprisoned Americans Paul Whelan and Brittany Griner. Mark and Kara. All right, we're going to send it out to Tiffany Leo, who's in Granbury, with more from the Reed household there.
Yeah, well, Chris, Trevor's parents told us yesterday they feel like this day is almost as good as the day that their son was born, but they really want to see him and embrace him to know that he is truly safe and home finally. Now, Joey and Paula Reed got that phone call at 4:30 in the morning yesterday. Along with the community and the rest of the world, they saw the video of Trevor being escorted from the vehicle to the plane. People in Granbury have been waiting for news like this, not sure if it would ever come, but it was his parents' persistence, never giving up and going to every elected official from the local level to the White House. Their commitment to their son is why Trevor will be reuniting with them. Now, for the last nearly 3 years, Trevor was likely malnourished in the Moscow prison. His parents are worried about his health, but will be there to support him with whatever he needs. They are just ready to have him home.
When we got the call early in the week, when they said something might be occurring this week, and I said, am I going to have a happy Mother's Day? And they go, well, we can't say, but just, be ready. So yes, it's a perfect Mother's Day. It's better, well, not better, but almost as good as the day he was born.
Now, on the phone, Trevor told his parents that the swap was like something out of a movie. He was sent to a military hospital, and surely that reunion with his parents also will be something like out of a movie. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio.